What's up, YouTube? So it's been a few hours since I did my update earlier. I just wanted to show you how fast these watermelon vines grow. It really hasn't been that long at all, maybe 4 hours at the most. So, well, first we'll start off with the original Fruitset, which is right here. And this guy is large, so it's almost the length of my index finger at this point, compared to my pinky, and my pinky it doesn't compare. So this guy is growing fast, and I just wanted to show you this this Fruitset here. So if you can see these, it was storming just now. Just for note, it was storming just now. So you can see here is one of the blooms I removed and used to pollinate this yesterday. And then right there is another bloom. So it had strong winds and stuff. So I had about 3 blooms sitting here. But see, his bloom is still alive. It hasn't dried out yet. And we can just take note. If you can remember, it was the size of the fruit was from my top pinky finger to the from the top of my pinky finger to the upper joint, and it's well below there now. So that's Fruitset, guys. I basically wanted to document this because I'm getting ready to turn the vine all the way inward. This may have set also, I'm not sure. And this one may have set. This vine here was laying across here. So there was about 3 vines right here. And as I said, I'm getting ready to turn these vines inward since it's the perfect time. The bees are out. They aren't out right now because of the storm that just passed through. Oh wow. Fruitset. I didn't know this was here, guys. Yes. So if I can just get my pinky finger next to it. It's about toward the middle of my pinky finger. So it's about all the way to the middle joint, and you can see that's a large fruit, guys. So I have 3 definite Fruitsets at this point. Just to compare it to this, this is the size the blooms are. And where did you go, guy? So I really didn't know this was here, and you can see the size of that one. So I have about 3 fruits that I know of at this point now. So my next update will be in a couple weeks, and just to show you how I'm planning on increasing pollination. And I also I attempted to pollinate this flower too before I'm getting ready to move it. All I do is, you can see here, this bloom. This is the bloom I used. I get a good grip on it. I just pull the flowers back on it. I expose this area, and I just touch it. See in here, I touch it I touch it in there, and I get it all around the edges. I just hope for Fruitset, guys. So that one does actually look like it's set. So I may have about 4 or 5 fruits at this point, and you can see how easy this vine lifted up because I've already pulled these were clenching to the grass, and I've already pulled them up. So just so I can show you without damaging the fruit. So you can see this big guy here. It's hefty. And the tendrils, this is basically what they do. They just clench to this grass, or they clench to whatever's there. Just gonna raise these up, all right? Still grabbing on. Oh, here we go. We have his tendril, and his tendril is connecting to grass also. So basically, as this fruit ripens up, I'm gonna be checking this tendril. Once the fruit is of a large enough size, I'm gonna start checking this tendril right here for drying. And you can see the tendril runs right here, and the umbilical of this runs into here. So the tendril closest to the melon is what you want to check. Jeez, how many these things are grabbing, guys? I mean, I pulled. Yeah, we're gonna have to pull them up. There we go. All right. And you know, you want to be delicate with it as you do it, because watermelon vines are easily breakable, guys. So I'm just turning all these inwards, trying to keep the leaf to sun exposure. Trying to maintain leaf to sun exposure because you want the sun to hit the watermelon leaves. You can see that big guy right there. I want to sit him right here because I do have to cut grass. Run this here. It's looking good already, right? And this is a method of increasing pollination also, just by bringing them so close together. And it'll help to keep this melon off of the grass to prevent rot. Bring this over. Just run this on top of the vines. I think this is one that also set because the blooms are normally from the top of my pinky finger to the middle. From the top pinky finger to the upper joint. And you can see it's well below the upper joint at this point. So it's definitely growing. As I said, it's only been 4 hours. So by tomorrow, this will be double in size from what I originally showed earlier in the first update from 4 hours ago. So I'll turn this one in this way. And there's no specific direction that you have to send the vines. It's just, you know, as long as they're running alongside each other, that should be sufficient enough. If they're running alongside each other, then those blooms will be right next to each other, guys. As long as those blooms are running next to each other, you have no issues whatsoever. Because the bees, as I said, see how I run these alongside each other. The bees, as I said, they'll be able to fly to here, fly to there, fly to there, you know. And it doesn't have to fly 5 feet between each bloom, because with watermelon vines, it would have that type of a distance between each of the blooms if you just let them scatter in the way that they normally would scatter. So, just look how beautiful that is. It also has an aesthetic look to it also, so it's not just for pollination reasons. So that's a pollinator right there. And you can see all the blooms. And yes, the ratio, as I've also heard, the ratio for male to female blooms is 7-to-1. I've read that also online and everything, so I wouldn't be surprised if I do have 70 male blooms, because I'm looking at all these blooms now. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are around 70 blooms, 70 plus male blooms. All right, guys. And just to get a comparison note again of this, I'm highly assuming this is a Congo. It has to be a Congo. All right. That's my update, guys. The next time I update this will be in a couple of weeks once I 100% know the exact variety of this melon. Thank you.